Hi Cancer, welcome back. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot. Cancer, this is going to be your weekly reading. It's going to cover the time frame of March 22nd through March 28th. Before we get started, I wanted to make a quick announcement. I have selected a winner for the free personal reading contest, and the winner is Wendy Jackson. Wendy, if you're still interested in the personal reading, free personal reading, email me at iamdestinycallingtarot@gmail.com. That's iamdestinycallingtarot@gmail.com, and we'll get you started with the personal reading. I'm also going to be offering additional contest free personal reading offers. Keep in tune into the videos for, I don't know, the next month. I'll likely pop one in there. All right, Cancer, we're going to get into your energy. So this is going to be a collective Cancer reading, so where it's going to be so general. Please keep in mind that the messages, some of them might not resonate. So if they don't try to force them. It just means that those particular messages in the reading weren't meant for you, and that's okay. And the dates here as well, they really are general guidelines. So just keep that in mind as we go along. Settle into these energies. I'm going to take a deep breath. Just let out all of the negative, toxic energies. One more deep breath. That's going to help us to bring in all of the positive, yummy vibes our way. Spirit, please provide a message for Cancer. So this is going to be the overall energies here for the entire reading. What message, Spirit, did you want to have come forward for Cancer? And this is the time frame of March 22nd through March 28th, 2020. Please send forward a message for Cancer. Divine light is the overall energy. All right, so I'm feeling I'm sensing that there is, and I'm not going to go into details. I don't see any point in putting energy into it, but I am sensing with the virus currently at this time that energies are likely to be a bit frazzled or fearful, but I'm sensing that those of you who are making the conscious effort, you are going within, and you're really looking at source, the divine, whatever you want to call it. You're really going within, you're connecting, you are meditating, you are, you're almost meditating where you're in a trance. You're very much focused on connecting with the higher self. You are very focused on just the divine energy which you can bring into your energies. And overall, I feel it's a protective barrier for you to protect your energies. And that really is very important to you, especially at this time, because you're quite intuitive, Cancer. So that is, that's basically where you're at. So I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifying details. I'm sensing generosity as well. I think the generosity is relating to you're sharing your time and you're putting your energies into a certain area. You're being quite generous, maybe a little bit extra generous, and you really need to protect your energies here. So you are very much making the conscious effort to do self-care first, fill your own cup so that you can go out and not worry about having your energies depleted. So you have that protective energetic bubbles that, you know, energy vampires can't really get to you at this time. Spirit, please provide messages for Cancer. And this is going to be to cover the time frame of March 22nd through March 28th, 2020. What additional messages can you send forward for Cancer? Additional messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward for Cancer? Please send forward additional clarifying details for Cancer. No, that was my bad. Spirit, please send forward any additional clarifying details that you can send forward for Cancer. And this is to cover the time frame of March 22nd through March 28th, 2020. This possibly could be the entire reading. Just be patient just for a moment to make sure. I am noticing a lot of very common commonalities between all of the signs. Again, likely based on the current energies overall of, you know, collectively just the energies going around with the virus. So, I mean, I don't, like I said, I'm not going to go into a big discussion about it, but it's hard to ignore the facts that it's likely affecting quite a bit of the energies circulating at this time. All right, guys, let's get started. First card out in your reading, this is Abundance. So this is all about, like I said, you're in a sharing energetic state. So you do fill your cup and you have an overflowing cup. So with that abundance, sensing you're going to be very generous at this time, which is great as long as you are maintaining, continually filling and refilling that cup. Sharing is the next card. So where this came out, it's not surprising again with the energies of wanting to be helpful. And this could be anything that you're putting your efforts towards, your energies, your time. It could be you funding money as well, but it's more likely your time. Let's see. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards, 3 of them here in a row. That could be quite complicated. Let's keep going. All right, so the next card is in a traditional tarot deck, this would be the 6 of Pentacles. So interestingly enough, this is shared resources, guys. This is generosity. This is all about paying it forward. So we have quite the beginning here to the reading, all, like I say, within the energies here. Friendliness next up. So overall, people in need feel they can come to you, Cancer, because you have that energetic field around you right now. It's giving off an air of, friendliness in the energies, in the vibrations. It could be something as simple as just having that genuine smile on your face and a look of concern. You have that at this time, and with you being quite intuitive as well, I do sense that you tend to know who to gravitate towards. So those who tend to maybe need a little bit more help than others is the best way to put it. Next card. This would be the 3 of Wands in a traditional tarot deck. All right, so this could possibly be a little bit of there's a little bit of a situation here regarding, sorry guys, the message is just not complete. I think overall it's more so about, it says experiencing, I think it's more so about stepping out and just trusting, because you're stepping out possibly into the unknown during this time. And it might be something that you're involving yourself with that is new to you, is different situation to you, is something that is not necessarily a gamble, just a situation that's overall just new and different, and you are kind of throwing yourself in as you would do on a very high level. And this card here is really all about trusting the unknown. So again, with the divine light here, really trusting that you are doing the right thing, you are in the right place at the right time for the right reason. That's what I'm getting from that card. And then you have these 3 major arcana cards here, guys. So first card is the number 21. It says completion, so it would be the World card. I think overall, guys, this is really reminding you to be careful not to overdo it and drain your own energies. This really is an important message here for some of you, because I feel that you do need to hear it. Otherwise, it just won't register. You'll just you'll get too involved, and your cup will become a little bit empty. So keep that in mind at this time. Some people, if that's not the case, some people also, it's about perception here, so seeing things from a different perspective. So if you're in a situation and you're generally pretty open-minded, so it's as if you're like I said, you're in an unknown territory. So you might be dealing, let's say you're not really comfortable with children and you're dealing with children all of a sudden, and you haven't always been confident around children because you haven't really dealt with children. So it's unknown territory to you, and really um, it's all about the perception here, very much sensing that here with this card. So kind of seeing things maybe from their point of view and through their eyes is going to be really important at this time. But like I said, you're quite open-minded, so just that quality alone is really, it takes you far in these types of situations. And then next card, which is in a traditional tarot deck, this would relate to temptation. It says conditioning, but with the temptation here, I do very much sense it's you dealing with perhaps individuals who are really in a dark place. Their shadow, dark side is making an appearance, and you are dealing with these individuals when they are going through a very, very difficult time. So make sure that you're really checking your motivations at this time. Everybody does have a dark side. So I think that's why this is so important, that you're seeing things through their eyes and from their perspective, so that you really can empathize with them. I do sense there could be many different situations here. Addictions, there could be of any kind, because it is the temptation card. So it, with the dark side, can come many different experiences, right? Yeah, and I love how these three came out together, guys. The last of the three major arcana cards. So where there are three major arcana cards in a row, I feel you're making a big impact here, and the three are really big. Like, you're really making a big impact here, and you may not feel that you are. At the end of the day, even if you're making a really huge impact in just one individual's life, it's still a really big impact, right? So this is Seeing Beyond Illusion. So this is all about most people. So you could be dealing with an individual who feels as though they've been judged. People just look at their situation and assume that they're in the situation because they're a bad person, or they're in the situation, they don't take the time to do anything but to really just hastily judge them. And you're not that individual. I'm sensing this quite strongly with Beyond the Illusion here. You're really looking below the surface. You're not looking at the exterior. You're looking at the soul of the person that you're dealing with, and the fact that, you know, you're dealing with the core being here. And I sense it really strongly with these three cards, and they're all major arcana cards. All right, next card. So we have this is quite interesting. It says schizophrenia on the card. So you might be dealing with people who have some form of mental illness. That could be a really big message for someone. You could be dealing with someone as well who's in denial that there's a problem. So that could be a really tricky thing to have to deal with. I'm just hearing nothing is black and white. So it must be to do with the shades of gray. So there's gray areas here. Someone needed to hear that message. All right, next card. So with this card, it would be the Four of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck. I'm sensing this is all about the beauty of divine order here. This is all about, again, it's all about helping someone less fortunate or who's down on their luck, right? But there's something quite divinely guided here, because this card and this card are really standing out as far as divine order. So there's somebody who's being impacted. It's almost as though someone's coming into your life or you're coming into their life, and it was divinely guided to happen, right? It was meant to happen. It was again, trusting the universe. Next card. This is Nine of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck. So this is selflessness. Selflessness. There we go. Wow, you're getting a lot of pentacles here all together. This is Five of Pentacles. So this could definitely be you're dealing with people who have just they're outsiders. They feel alone, they feel neglected, they feel just down and out on their luck, right? And then the Lover's card is next. I love this came up. It's very much indicating the sense of oneness in the universe and you connecting with souls on a deep level so that you can really feel as equals. Next card. So this would be the Five of Fire in a traditional tarot deck. I find these cards are really interesting. This is all about diversity. This is all about unity. This is about honoring differences. And then the last card. This is an energy of trustworthiness. This is an energy that you're really gaining a sense of trust from someone. This could be you acting as a mother figure towards someone. So it's the Queen of Pentacles in a traditional deck. This is a reminder as well. It's a reminder to you that you are loved. It's a reminder to stay grounded. It's very symbolic of generosity. nurturing. And the last thing here is really wanting to just connect. Being really who you are and allowing others also to be who they are. So being a support system and allowing them to authentically be their true selves. I can't even put into words how incredibly inspiring this reading truly has been for me. I hope it has touched some of you in some way. I hope the messages get to the proper people who needed to hear them. We're going to go ahead and end the reading with an inspirational message. Spirit, please provide an inspirational message for Cancer on 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. All right, it says, my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. So this could definitely be relating to your energetic field, maintaining good thoughts here, to practice protecting your own energies. It doesn't have to be. These inspirational messages really, they're pretty random, right? So it might be a message that's meant for someone in particular. I am seeing that it's standing out that there are dragonflies here on this card, so that could be something that is a symbolic synchronicity for someone in particular. All right, guys, so that is the end of your reading for this week. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you so much for inspiring me today. This was amazing. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who watch these videos. I really, truly do appreciate it. And please remember, if you haven't already, to click on like. And for those of you who would like to come back from week to week, please don't forget to click on subscribe. Bye.